Yeah, welcome back to another lesson on Excel series. In this lesson, we will be talking about how to use Copilot to analyze your data. Pilot is an AI companion that assists with various tasks. In terms of data, Copilot can be used for data analysis and insight. It can be used to generate formulas and calculations. It can also be used for advanced analysis. Another thing too is that you can use Copilot to create charts and visualizations. So let's get started. In order to get access to Copilot, make sure that you are under the Home tab. So when you click on the Home tab, you expand the groups and commands, then you navigate your mouse to Copilot. In case you want to analyze your data, you can use this particular feature, but we would have a deeper look at that in our next tutorial. Now we'll click on Copilot to open the chat box, and I would expand this a bit to have a better overview. If this is your first time using Copilot in Excel and you are just exploring with Copilot, Copilot will suggest some ideas for you to get started. With this sample data, I have various types of fruits that is being produced in certain month, and there is the production ton, so the quantity that is being produced, the average price, the weather condition, the harvest quality, the sales that is being made. I want Copilot to analyze this data and then show me the seasonal trends in the production. So we want seasonal trends in production, and then we also want to compare the seasonal patterns, which is the weather condition, whether we have good harvest in certain weather conditions or not. So over here, I would go ahead and tell Copilot to analyze the production tons and show me trends. So in this case, whenever it shows me the trends where we can improve as a producer or as a fruit producer, it would help you make better decisions. Make sure you get the exact name so that you don't have errors when you are inputting the prompt or getting your results. Analyze the production tons and show me trends. Then click enter. Give it some time to understand the data and give us results. Copilot has given us our first result, and it's saying that to analyze the trends in production tons, the data will be grouped by month to observe how production changes over time. It's going to compare the month with the production tons and then give us trends in where we did better and where we performed low or produced lower quantity. And there's also a chart here that you can use to have a better understanding of your data. So you click on insert to sheet, and then we drag it to the middle. You can expand this to have a better view. So over here in the month of January we had this, okay, and then February we had this, and then this and that. So you can use this to analyze your data more to better understand. Now let's do another example. And this time around, we are going to tell Copilot to show us seasonal patterns in the fruit production. So I can minimize this and pull it to the side. Our second prompt is to show me seasonal patterns in fruit production. After going through the data, it has generated a line chart which displays how the total food production changes throughout the year. So it's comparing the how the production changes over the year in terms of the seasons. Okay, and it's pairing that with the month that we have over here, this month. So any data that you have, you can experiment with this data and then just try it out and see how Copilot can help you better understand your data. We can click to insert and then analyze it more further. Okay. The next thing we will be exploring is to tell Copilot to generate a bar chart for us, comparing the values that we have on the data. So we say create a bar chart using the data in the table. So we give it some time to analyze the data that we have. After further analysis, it has analyzed our data in column A1 to G21 on data structure. and here's what he found. Here's what Copilot found. So we are going to go ahead and add this to our sheet. So it's opening a new sheet for us, and then we can expand this. So it's comparing the fruit and then the production. Okay, so this is it, the fruit. This is the production. Change the name by double clicking to input any name that you want. So there is the fruit name, and the production tons. It's comparing those values. And with apples, we have, so you just hover your mouse on it and you have the value, which is 95, and banana 240, and blueberries 250. You can use Copilot to do a lot of things aside analyzing data and creating bar chart or creating chart. I would advise that you take your time and explore with Copilot because it's very, very useful. In case you are working in a data, or you have a very complicated data that you want to understand, you can use Copilot. All you have to do is just come under your home tab, expand the home tab, and you see Copilot here. If you're not seeing Copilot here, you can try the online version, the Microsoft 365 online version. If you're looking to learn how to get that for free, I'll leave a video in the description. You can check it out. So you can use Copilot to analyze complicated data. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment and I would respond to them. Okay, let's have a look at one last thing. For instance, I have a data that I don't understand, and I've been asked to work on that data. So you can ask Copilot to simplify or explain the data for you. From there, you can analyze your data. So simplify the data for me, or explain the data for me to understand. Now you have this. So it says that this table shows information about different fruits each month. For every fruit, you can see how much was produced, the average price, the weather during harvest, the quality of the harvest. So don't sleep on this, okay? Take your time and explore Copilot in Excel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in our next lesson.